Project 15 is Keep on Trucking, difficulty level 4. This model resembles a truck, a vehicle designed to haul cargo or heavy equipment for specific purposes. There are many different types of trucks, like small pickup trucks to powerful dump trucks, as well as fire trucks used for carrying equipment for handling fires and other emergencies. Now, without a doubt, this is the most complicated project I have built yet. It was so difficult to assemble, and I probably didn't follow the sequence in the appropriate order, but nonetheless, I think I assembled it fairly well. But what was more difficult, I'd say, was getting all the pegs to light due to the delicate connections. Now, this may not really look much like a truck. I guess you could pretend that this is the cab, this area here. These are obviously the wheels. And maybe you could say that this is a tractor, which is a big truck that hauls a trailer. It just has the cab and no body. And this is the exhaust pipe. And here's another view from the back. Yeah, it looks like you could hook up a trailer to this truck, but I'm going to make it flash first slowly and then quickly. Now back on. Most trucks are powered by diesel engines and they are used for commercial purposes, like I have said. Often used for making routine deliveries, but they may also be used in construction for hauling materials like lumber, steel beams, or for even like mixing concrete or unloading gravel. Project 16 is the Hydro Racer, difficulty level 3. Hydrogen vehicles like this one use hydrogen as its fuel, and it has a fuel cell in which hydrogen and oxygen are combined to form water and electricity, which drive the vehicle forward. Hydrogen-powered fuel cell cars are not only more efficient than other types of vehicles like gasoline-powered ones. They can be up to 3 times as efficient, but they are also cleaner. They create no pollution, which is good for the environment and for the health of people and animals. But I'm suspecting that the downside to these types of cars is that they can be very expensive due to the complexity of the technology. But nonetheless, they are a big step forward to helping our environment. Now I'm going to make it flash. You can see the tailpipes for the car, and this can go forward at very high speeds. Project 17 is Backyard Playground, difficulty level 1. This is a model of a playground that you may find in a backyard, at a park, or at a school. This particular playground has a swing, which goes back and forth, and a seesaw, which goes up and down. Both of these are very fun pieces of equipment. Now, playgrounds can have lots of other equipment too, such as slides, monkey bars, jungle gyms, merry-go-rounds, pull-up bars, sandboxes, and a lot more. And playgrounds help children to develop physical coordination, strength, and flexibility, while they provide excitement and recreation at the same time. If you have kids or if you are a child, chances are you have a playground of some sort in your backyard, or you may even go to a nearby playground. So this one is, once again, is very simple, but it still looks like a lot of fun. Project 18 is the water well, difficulty level 2. A well is a hole that is dug in the ground to retrieve fresh water, which is used for washing, bathing, or for drinking. Wells can be made by digging, driving, boring, or drilling. And in the olden days, the water was retrieved using a bucket or other container attached to a pole, which in turn would be raised or lowered by turning a handle. But nowadays, wells use either electric submersible pumps, vertical turbine pumps, hand pumps, or mechanical pumps from a water pumping windmill, because they are much more efficient and require less effort to operate. Now, I don't know what the deepest well is or how deep it is, but I know that they can vary in depth, water volume, and water quality. Of course, with any well, it's important to make sure that the water is clean and safe for whatever purpose it is being used for. And where I live, I have a well. Get a better view from this side, from this angle. This would just be a big open area where, in this case, a bucket would be lowered to retrieve the water. And thank you for watching. Project 19 is All We Need Is Love. This project requires you to put together the letters that spell the word love. L-O-V-E. And love is an intense feeling of deep affection or attachment to someone, like a family member or friend. It can be a romantic interest, and it can even be a strong liking for a pet. Love is learning to see the beauty in everything, including imperfect things or people. And we must teach love because it is a necessity in our lives. Now I'm going to make it flash. Difficulty level, by the way, is 1. So it's actually pretty simple to build because there are diagrams for each letter, for assembling each letter. Flashing pretty quickly now, making me think of like maybe flashing lights at a carnival. Now you could also try to make each of the letters and numbers using the laser pegs.